Hi, I'm Mary Kopczynski, the CEO of Regalytics. Here's your update on the week's 16,768 alerts, which is so much better, much more manageable. And I know the states are going to tone it down generally from here forward. Goodness knows they have plenty to chew on with over 60,000 bills introduced in 2023 alone. The regulator of the week is Illinois, in addition to being, of course, the state with the highest new bill output with 1,171 introduced bills. They had some whoppers on the table that caught my eye because of the subject. Number one, an amendment to the Illinois Sustainable Investing Act that provides that effective January 1st of 2024, every investment manager shall comply with annual disclosure requirements that will make the manager provide a description of the process through which the manager integrates sustainability into its investment decision-making and makes them send it to every public agency, pension fund, or retirement system or government unit for whom they serve. Just keep in mind, Chicago is located in Illinois. Two, an amendment that the Equal Pay Act would make it unlawful for an employer with 15 or more employees to fail to include the pay scale for a position in any job posting. One more time, Chicago is located in Illinois. Number three, the Artificial Intelligence Consent Act provides that if a person creates an image or video that uses artificial intelligence to mimic or replicate another person's voice or likeness, must provide a disclosure on the bottom that it's not real. Number four, the Illinois Data Privacy and Protection Act. Need I say more? Number five, the Keep Internet Devices Safe Act. No private entity can turn on a device's microphone unless the registered account holder agrees. Number six, a revision to the Environmental Protection Act that would create a voucher of $200,000 per school bus if it's electric. Number seven, amends the Electric Vehicle Rebate Act to provide rebates for e-bicycles. The topic of the week is online reviews. The FTC took its very first action having to do with review hijacking. They went after a marketer of vitamins and other supplements for abusing a feature of Amazon.com to deceive customers into believing the product had more ratings and reviews than it actually did. Moving on to some of the more meaty financial stuff, the HKMA, well, technically the government of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China, announced the successful offering of HK 800 million of a tokenized green bond. It is the world's first tokenized green bond issued by a government. Also meaty, the CFTC issued an order to designate a unique product identifier for swaps, also known as derivatives. This is post-financial crisis regulation that is supposed to help with data transparency and better record keeping. And since we're on the CFTC, they also, along with the SEC, fine the Options Clearing Corporation for failing to manage operational risks. The fine from the CFTC is $5 million, and the SEC side is $17 million. And then the big whopper, the SEC adopted rule changes to shorten the standard settlement cycle from T+2 to T+1. Compliance date is May of 2024, so get cracking. Speaking of compliance, the National Credit Union Administration Board approved a final rule on cyber incident reporting. So if you are a credit union and you get hacked, you have to notify the NCUA in 72 hours or less. The last few alerts that caught my eye this week are state items. New Mexico, that's right, the place where Alec Baldwin shot a gun on set and accidentally killed someone. There are new rules coming out about tax credits for film production that will require the production companies to report on workforce diversity and vendor sustainability. They will also be providing training funds for better training people in the industry. And then the California Department of Fish and Wildlife recently confirmed that an adult bobcat died from the avian flu virus. Let's hope we don't hear any more on that topic from here on forward. And finally, the New York Department of Financial Services returned 3 paintings to the heirs of the Polish family who originally owned the paintings before they were essentially stolen by the Nazis. The heirs have agreed to put the paintings on display to teach others about the Nazi campaign to destroy the life and culture of the Jewish people. But what is the most amazing about it is that the claim for the paintings were actually filed in 1998 as one of the very first art claims filed with the Holocaust Claims Processing Office, which is now a part of the New York DFS. And it took all the way to the 25th anniversary of the founding of the office to get this one resolved. And that's it this week for Regalytics. Join me every Wednesday for your dose of regulatory news.